So this is the nursery. It's called I've seen something like Holder Nursery School. There's one word that is before Holder. Can't see it. Oh, Maria Holder Nursery School. Maria. Why did I hear the name Maria? Maria Holder. So I guess we're still in St. Michael. Yeah. The Gordon Corbin Studio. Media Resource Department. Oh, is this a radio station? Is it a TV station? Or what is it? Where is CBC located? Barbados today. There's another school here. Springer Memories Secondary School. Supporting. I'm blocked. My vision is blocked. Okay. Supporting future stars. Pine Hill. Pine Hill. Is it that we are close to Bridgetown? I think so. I think we are close to Bridgetown. The Pine Hill area is where I was exploring. There was this medical school called American University of Integrated Science, AUIS, where the avenues are located. Well, I saw it was along the Pine Road. I did a video about that. I need to edit it and publish. I still have so many videos. See, students are here. Ministry of Education and Human Resource Development, Education Sector, Enhancement Program, Installation of Information Technology, Infrastructure and Associated Civil Works at Springer Memorial Secondary School. Let me not read everything. Let's roll. Springer Memorial Secondary School. Let's roll. I think we are closer to Bridgetown. We are closer to Bridgetown. Let's continue rolling. Yeah, it's now clicking in my mind. When I was doing the video along Pine Road, I saw a very big wall encasing a certain place. So I think it's this wall. It's now clicking in my mind. I'm not mistaken. I'm not mistaken. There's some old wasted building there. I don't know what does it serve or what purpose does it serve. I don't know if you guys can see it, but these trees are blocked. Maybe I'll give you a better view once we reach at the same level where it is. This building creeping here, or is it a church? No, this is too ugly to be a church. Maybe it's one ancient building and they preserve it because such things are history. They preserve the memories and culture of the country. Seems like an ancient building. It's not built in modernity. Looks like it was built in medieval era. But there are beautiful flowers here. Let me not fail to show you how beautiful they are. But I think when the rains come, some grass will sprout and then the flowers will look more beautiful. Oh, I wasn't mistaken. I can see Pine Road down there. Then which means the US Embassy was just close to me. Here, when I was in Bridgetown, it means that the US Embassy was just close to me. I don't know what this office is for. I have no idea. Pine Road. So Bridgetown is down here. Okay, let's use Pine Road. I was going to the US Embassy. After finishing that area, we have to drop down up to AUB. These places are just closer to each other. I had no idea. I'm already in Bridgetown. I began to sweat, but not drippingly sweat. Yeah. So the vehicles here are waiting at the lights. So let's take this route. Let's continue exploring. Bridgetown is just down here, and this is a Pine Road. We are at Pine Hill. In the horizon there's Bridgetown, and the tallest building in Barbados, Central Bank of Barbados. That's where the funds of the country are kept. So this is a Pine Road. Everything in Pine Road is piningly beautiful. Piningly beautiful. Don't spot man. Everything in Pine Road is piningly beautiful. Let me give you a view of this side. There's some car here. I think he sweeps the road. See what he's doing? He's sweeping the road. And this is good. It helps maintain the neatness of the roads. Giveaway. I already told you what giveaway means. I don't know, should we explore this area first? Then we'll come and but I did a video of this place. Maybe we'll just follow it because I need to get to Willy. Nita Bar Roundabout. Nita Bar Roundabout. Whatever your pronunciation is, there's no harm in getting it wrong. We have different accents, and we might pronounce alphabets differently. So there's no harm in pronouncing it, but provided you have a clue. This place looks more governmentally. Let's explore this area first. After we finish, we'll follow the Pine Road, have access to the other main road. Where is this road going to? Wow. Everything in Pine Hill is piningly beautiful. That's just a word I formed for myself. I don't know what goes on here. Is it a government office or something? Maybe it's Miyamoto's home or Sandra Mason's home. I don't know. But if it were Miyamoto's home, maybe there will be very tight security here. You'll see men with black shirts like mine telling you, hey, walk from that end, don't come closer. I tried passing at the State House, Kenya, and there was very tight security. Men with black goggles. Yeah, everything in Pine Hill is piningly beautiful. Let's just roll and see what this area has for us. It's my first time here, but though I've been at along Pine Road. Yeah. Look at that. Let me walk very steady. Drive carefully, rotary. Protected. Protect our children. The Rotary Club of Barbados. School crossing ahead. Caution. Newlands. This is the second time I'm seeing this word, Newlands. Newlands. Neverland. Wonderland. This must be one of the richest neighborhoods in Bridgetown, where they live. What is here? Please lower window for security purpose. St. Winfred School. Oh, this is a school. Must be school for cool kids. Next gate, Newlands. Is this where the Billionaires flex in Bridgetown? Because such kind of areas in Nairobi is where you'll find the rich or billionaires in Nairobi. St. Winfred School. This is a St. Winfred School. How it looks like. I'm sure Netflix are watching my video. They are dreading. They are saying this guy is becoming a threat. This guy is becoming a threat. Somebody has to put him to a stop. He's snatching our customers. And imagine my content is free. Don't need any subscription. Have Wi-Fi bundles and you can access my content. But then you have to subscribe per month, you have to pay. Which one will you prefer? Free content? After you're tired from your work, log into Dr. Harris' channel. What has he posted today? He's been showing us Government Hill or Pine Hill in Barbados. And the place looks cool, so cool. I hope I don't run on charge very soon. Yeah, the environment is so serene. Clean, quiet. You can even hear a pin drop. I think this is not a safe side for me to walk. but it's good because I'm seeing the vehicles. It's not good for the vehicles to be coming from your back, but either way, people should be careful on the road, right? Bridgeport. I had no intentions of coming to this area, but I just found myself here. Yeah, this is called exploring. My whole life I feel you can see another beautiful area here. So let me show you where I came from. This is where I came from. Beautiful area. Oh, I'm sorry. I was doing a video. Yeah. What is the name of this area? Garment Hill. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So apparently this is a Garment Hill. And maybe most of these are garment offices, garment premises. Maybe civil servants live here. L means the driver is a learner. This is a Garment Hill in Bridgetown. This is a Garment Hill in Bridgetown. So everything in Garment Hill is Garment Hillingly beautiful. I don't know if I'm doing something illegal. Someone just gave me a warning shot recently that you shouldn't film garment buildings. Yes, I'm tired, but let me try as much as possible. We still have a long way to go until we cover Wildy area. And if this video will be long, I'll divide it into two. We do Haggart Hall, then we shall do Wildy. Haggart Hall, then we shall do Wildy. So it's Haggart Hall, Garment Hill, Pine Road, or Pine Hill. I think we shall turn back from here. I want to show you a little bit of Pine Road. It's a very beautiful place. After that, we'll head to Wildy. I'll see. If this video will turn out to be about 30 minutes, I'll see what to do. Where I belong, where I belong. Oh, don't scare me, man. Shall we continue going? Okay, let's move a little bit and see. Just a little bit. Then we shall go back. I want to charge this phone when I'm at Wildy. Let's meet the other road and then turn back. So I've been told this is a Garment Hill. Just in the outskirts of Bridgetown. Many people have been surprised of how I can walk longer distances. Yeah. I do it because I can. I'm built different. I have the energy of a horse. I have the power of a horse. But anyway, in Kenya we are used to these things. We're used to walking. Yeah. Not that we don't have means of transport. No. We have means of transport. There are vehicles, there are motorbikes, there are bicycles. Yeah, but it depends with where you come from. In the villages, most means of transport is just ambulation and bicycles. Though some people own vehicles, but not everyone own. So I think we should terminate here and go back. Oh, this place is dangerous. I need to finish fast. Let me show you that and turn back before a vehicle comes. I've never explored the area, but let me just leave it. I cannot show everything. Let me just show what I can get access to. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah. So if you're enjoying the channel, my name is Harry. I'm a medical student at Victoria University of Barbados, School of Medicine. And I just stepped out of my norm to show you outside a little bit, to show you how Barbados look like. So please, I beg of you, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Call your family, call everyone, your friends, your schoolmates, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mother, your dad, your grandma, your auntie. Tell them to come and experience the good work Dr. Harry is doing in Barbados. Not only do I feed you medical content, I also go outside, walk along the streets, yeah, hide my shame, to bring some videos and let you experience Barbados through your screens. Dr. Harry and chill. Huh? I'm almost giving Netflix a run for their customers. You know, when you're a doctor, you have to be diverse in knowledge. Even small things, you have to take note of them and learn from them. Yeah. Like if I get a patient and they tell me that they are from Government Hill, and let's say, for example, there's a certain disease that is associated with this place. Yeah. Help me get some information. Maybe people from Government Hill are prone to this disease, so it can help me in my diagnosis. But I don't mean there are diseases in Government Hill. It's just an example I was using. Or let's say a certain area is dengue prone. So when they tell me, oh, I've been experiencing these symptoms of this, and I live in this place, and I know these symptoms are dengue symptoms, yeah, it will help me come up with a diagnosis after running more tests, plus the history I got from the patient. Even some details, even something as simple as that. What type of a shoe does a person wear? Huh? There are foot deformities that might be as a result of wearing a wrong shoe. So you take note of everything and learn from them. So I had shown you this area. Maybe I should just wait until I reach Pine Road. Yeah, so that I can continue showing you to save on charge, right? Oh, let me give you a view from this side, the view of the school. The walls are so high, and I'm not that tall to peep from the walls. Let's wait until I get to the level where I can show you. I think this is better. Let me raise my hand. Can you see it now? That's the school. What did we call the school? St. Winfred School. I realize when I'm shaved, I look more kempt. So maybe I'll be keeping my beard trimmed. Am I not looking amazing with the trimmed beard? But I shaved everything from down here. But my hair normally goes very fast. Within 3 days to come, my beard will be bushy again. So we are finalizing Garment Hill area. Oh, I just hit my hand. I hit my elbow. It's so painful. Can't miss to show you this. You know I love nature. I love me some nature. I love nature. I don't know what is at that side. Should we try? We are explorers. Let's try. There's a car coming very fast. Let me cross. It's not a good place to cross though. Let's try. I think it's an embassy or something. Even if we risk getting arrested. This flag, is it United Kingdom? No. I have no. I think it's United Kingdom. I think it's United Kingdom Embassy. Oh, British High Commissioner Residence. I was right. British High Commissioner Residence. They have CCTVs here. I don't know. Maybe they'll think I'm trying to survey this building. I hope not. I hope not. I love the breeze here. Wish you guys were here to experience this. Barbados is amazingly beautiful. A country you should consider putting in your bucket list. Palm view. Wow. Some coconuts there, ready to be harvested. Showing you areas that we had never been to. That's where I came from. Remember, we still have to explore Windy. If this video will turn out to be long, I'll split it into two. And sanctify your holy. This must be a school. It must be a school. I'm seeing something like a badge. Let me go and read. Oh, Bridgetown Nursery School. Bridgetown Special School. New Horizon Academy. Welcome to Edition Teachers Training College. Oh, so there's more than one school here. Should I enter in? I hope I won't find troubles, so I won't get into trouble. Look at that. There's a nice view here. Can you see that? It's now time YouTube started rewarding my efforts, man. I do a lot and I'm not getting enough views on YouTube. I work hard. That's Queen Elizabeth Hospital. I don't know if it's allowed vlogging here, but I just risked. Yep. I think she'll terminate here before I get into trouble with security here. My man, what are you doing? Drop your phone. Put your hands where I can see them. Do you have a permit? You know this is a protected area. Huh? And we security have a right to take you into holding and call police. Hello, Bridgetown Police. 911, what's your emergency? There's a boy here with a camera trying to film our premises. What's his name? Dr. Harry. Oh, Dr. Harry, leave him alone. He's a YouTuber. We are fans. Huh? He's doing amazing work. Leave him alone. Next time, call us when you have serious cases. Dr. Harry, let him do his thing. We love him. And they'll start saying, Dr. Harry, can we have autograph? Hey, selfie. I'm just kidding. We took a risk here and we did not get into trouble. That's the best thing, right? We did not get into trouble. But you know, sometimes you can access certain areas, then something will happen there. Then they will start looking at their surveillance. They say, oh, this guy was smoking here with the camera. Maybe he's an accomplice. But anyway, I will have a reason to defend myself and say I'm a YouTuber. I've been doing this work for a while. You can check my other videos out on YouTube. I'm not an accomplice of any sinister activities. I'm just here exploring as I show thousands of people how this beautiful island looks like. Anyway guys, that is it. Let's finish Pine Road, get some charge and do wielding. And the skies are starting to be unfriendly. Are we gonna experience some rain very soon? This might be a UK embassy, but I don't think so. If it were an embassy, I will see many people here. And UK is a very big country. I don't think they will have such a small house or such a small building for an embassy. They said something Britain residence. High Commission of Britain residence. Let me read again. They say British High Commissioner residence. Yeah, so it's not an embassy. Or maybe it is. I stand to be corrected. I stand to be corrected. That's why you guys are here, to help me understand some things. So that is Government Hill. We are getting done. Oh, police. Wee, 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 wee. Don't arrest me. I'm just an innocent boy walking around with camera. But I don't think police in Barbados are that petty to arrest you because of vlogging. Huh? The police here are gentle. And police are human beings like us. Yeah? So if you find them on the road, say hi to them, buy them a drink, crack jokes with them, provided you don't get on the wrong side with them. If you commit a crime now, don't expect them to be friendly with you. They will crack you. They will take you behind bars. Go and explain yourself why you committed some atrocities, some crimes. Yeah. I had a friend of mine who was a police. Her name was Breivik Twine. She was a lady. People are asking me, what relationship do you have with that police? but she was just my friend. I had no other business with her. People are finding it weird that I'm a friend with the police lady. They also need friends. They are human beings. I didn't understand why people had problems with me being friends with the police lady. They even went ahead to tell my mom, oh, I'm having a relationship with the police lady. But my mom knows me. She didn't pay attention to the gossipers and those people who are spreading false information about my relationship with the police officer. She was just my friend. Her name was Breivik Twine. This is Pine Hill Road. Let me cross fast because I don't want to get beat. I don't want to be hit by a car. Pine Road. Some people are just petty. Were they jealous that I'm a friend with police? Seems like jealousy to me, right? Bimshire. I told you Bimshire is another name for Barbados. Yeah? Or Bim. So these are the avenues I took you to. There's a video that I'll drop very soon. And it's a very beautiful place. I think Pine Road is it part of Pine Hill or is it part of Garment Hill? Tell me in the comment section. I'll be glad to know. Is it part of Pine Hill or Garment Hill? Or Pine Hill is part of Garment Hill? But this is Bridgetown. We are in Bridgetown. Victoria Florist. I think American University of Integrated Science is somewhere here along the 5th Avenue. There's an orthopedic hospital somewhere here again. This is a Pine Road in Bridgetown. I hope my charge will last me to finish this video. My fingers are very tired. I've held this thing for too long. Let me give you the back view where I'm from. West India coffee. By the way, I have a video that I did. I know I've said this many times. I went to this all avenues. Barbados Stock Exchange. So beautiful. Palm Court. Oh, my fingers are getting tired. I found another way to hold the phone. Pine Lodge and pub. Oh, this is another avenue. That's where I came from. I think this is part of the school we are trying to access. Actually, there's more to this island that I've not shown you people. On map is a very tiny island, but once you start exploring it, so big, has many things to be explored. I'm at 25% charge left, so let me try utilize it well. And finish this area. Barbados Prison Service. I think American University of Integrated Science. Is it along this avenue? I'm not sure. It was along the 5th Avenue. Magnificently beautiful. Bridgetown Associates. This is the Queen Elizabeth Hospital complex. I think this is a polyclinic. Maybe they brought a prisoner to the hospital. Then there's I don't know, is it a mosque or is it a temple? Let's continue rolling. Hello. Yeah. Need cash first. Magnificently beautiful. Building Barbados. Pet Cooperative Credit Union. This place is so beautiful. Oh, I finally saw American University of Integrated Science. One of my friends used to study there. She's called Leanda. She's right now doing her clinical rotations. I told you in medicine there's no rivalry. So I can say this is our sister school, our sister medical school. This Rosewood Medical Center. Oh, it seems that there are many doctors' offices here. Seems that there are many many doctors' offices here. I don't know what people are learning there. Don't forget we are in Pine Road, Pine Hill area or Government Hill area. Private schooling. Sanma. This is how everything looks like. And in the horizon, that's Bridgetown and Queen Elizabeth Hospital. And vehicles are parked here in traffic. I don't know, is my lens that you... No, it wasn't that. Pine Dispensary. Pine Dispensary. Been exploring this area for long now. And everything is still magnificently beautiful. This is a Bridgetown for you guys. Oh, there's a vehicle coming here. An area called Pine Hill, or is it Government Hill in Bridgetown? Kimpleton. National Council on Substance Abuse. National Council on Substance Abuse. Is it a rehab center for people who have been on substance abuse? So I want to take also this opportunity to tell you to be careful with substance abuse. or the creation of drugs. Some people will drink alcohol to the extent that they will become alcoholics. Some will smoke cigarettes until they feel like they can't do without it. Some will smoke weed and become chronic addicts. So do you know what normally creates addiction? You know, there's a neurotransmitter in our brain called dopamine. Yeah. So dopamine provides a sense of feeling good when you are doing drugs. It's also the same neurotransmitter that makes you like food. Yeah. So it tells you that do it again. So now when you are used to doing drugs, what dopamine does is tells you that this is good. Do it again. So when you continuously do it, you become an addict. So you'll find that some people will even go to an extent where if they have money to buy food and buy drugs, they'll prefer buying drugs other than food. Huh? And that's a serious problem. A serious problem called addiction. Addiction is actually a disease. Addiction. Wanted to show you this area, so I need to cross and go up there. Was Wilde Park. Let me cross. So that's the government bus. Vehicles waiting to cross. I was delaying traffic and I had no idea. Yep. So this is a government hill. Let's follow it until we reach Wilde. I just got a 20% warning shot. Maybe I should look for a place to charge now. See people looking at me. I know nowadays I've become a celebrity on these streets because I posted many videos and many people know me right now. There's no way I can hide in Barbados. Fortress Fund Manager. So when people are addicts and they're willing to quit, yeah, we have mechanisms. We can use pharmaceutical drugs to help them get out of addiction. They might face withdrawal symptoms, yeah, but if you see a specialist, they will help you overcome the withdrawal symptoms. Yeah, like if you want someone to quit cigarettes, there's medication called vernicillin and bupropion. Yeah, that's what we prescribe for cigarettes. Then we have patches, nicotine patches. Yeah, we also have lozenges, so they can help in treatment of patients who are trying to quit cigarette smoking. There are other drugs too, like opioids. Yeah. What is this place? The People's Cathedral. You can see the flag there. Is it I have no idea which flag is that. I have no idea. It's not China. I have no idea. But anyway, I think it's an embassy. Let me give way. Benton's. Yeah, so this is how this area looks like. And we are on our way to Wilde. Huh? There's another building here. So I was talking about opioids. I know YouTube is normally sensitive with I feel like sneezing. Things to do with the drug of abuse. I've forgotten the drug that normally used to treat opioid withdrawals. But I'll remind you, it's something I know. That I know when you have an opioid overdose, we normally use naloxone as an antidote. Yeah. Alcohol too, we have a number of drugs. There's a drug called disulfiram, and then we have another one called camprosate, which helps you stop craving alcohol. Even bupropion has the same effect on cigarettes. It makes you stop craving for cigarettes. I'll remember about the opioid one, I'll tell you. I'll tap here. I don't know why I'm forgetting it. It's a drug that I know, but it's a matter of reminding myself. You see, you cannot remember everything. But provided you have a clue about that thing, yeah, you can go back and remind yourself. Erin Court, the Financial Service Center. Let me show you this area. I hope I'm not getting lost. There's another beautiful building here. Scotiabank. There's a bank here. I don't know why is this building in cases. What normally goes on in this building. We are heading to Bridgetown. I don't know, should I charge my phone here? Let me try and see if I can charge my phone here. I don't know if the charging port is still working. Oh, there's another bus stop up there. Let's continue rolling. Drive through. Coffee bean office. There's a drive through here. Maybe they sell some coffee. Order here. I don't know if you guys ever heard of opioid crisis. It's a sensitive topic though, or it might get me in trouble with YouTube. So this is one of the predicaments that we have been dealing with for so long. Yeah, doctors, nurses, mental health professionals, and emergency room staff and paramedics. I've seen the devastating consequences of opioid crisis at first hand. So it places an enormous financial burden on the society for the care and treatment of addictions. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the story of Purdue and the Salkers family. Production of OxyContin, which led to addiction and caused an opioid crisis. So we had the OxyContin test, we had the heroin test, and recently we had the fentanyl test. Those are very dishonest people. I don't know how they can be willing to cause a crisis in order for them to bag some money. That was so very bad of them. But anyway, let me leave that topic there. Let me see if I can charge my phone. We need to finish Wildy area. So we're in the outskirts of Bridgetown. This one is not charging. Let's look for another one. I don't know what's the time. Oh, it's 11:47. I think we still have some time. Let me charge it up to 12. Then after that, cross successfully. After that, we shall I think after that we shall continue rolling.